don't you talk about completely deciding to completely tear down our setup at
Look,
right before you and
this-
Tyra's panel?
Right before our panel.
This
With a
separates the
guest.
professionals from the wannabes. Okay, Devo. Just before I tell the story,
Okay.
in your background, you've worked some audio events, different things, and sometimes you got to replace something, and it takes practice.
It does.
And I do wish in that moment for Joe's sanity, and Tyra's sanity, I wish in that moment it had been you and Vito, because the three of us have had to do that in a show before, where it's like you got a 20-minute break and this thing's shot, and you got to replace the whole thing now. Boom, 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 boom. And when you practice with the crew, it gets down. So I was sitting there, and I hate talking through panels. I hate it. It just so happened to be those were the days. It was more of a game show thing that they were doing. So the room was always so there was just this buzz in the line. And I'm going to tell you, as you guys learned, there are certain things I can't tolerate. My brain will not let me tolerate it. And I'm like, I'm not putting out bad audio. We're going to tweak. We're going to fix until we get this right. And Joe helped me identify that the machine that was under the big computer was the problem. I'm like, okay. And I mean, I have it on my lap. I pulled out the board, put it in my lap. So I have this massive board in my lap while the show's going on. I'm telling Joe, whispering, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take these cables out. We're going to put them in here. And we're going to do this. She's like, we're getting rid of the cables. You're in charge of that, Joe. You're going to that's just your job. You're going to take the cables out, put them right into the board. I'm going to take the computer over here. I'm going to swap. And I'm walking there. I say, okay, let's go through the steps again. And I'm walking through the steps. And Joe, you did it. You did it great. And we did. John O'Connell came over, and the first thing I did was ripped out that big old recording computer, threw it off to the side, popped up my laptop while they were pulling up the cables and changing it out. And we still ultimately found two devices that were a problem. I'm like, all right, that's an easy solution. It was not such a problem. I couldn't live with it. There are certain times where it's not buzzy. It's kind of staticky a little bit in the broadcasts that we're putting out there. But we had two different PreSonus devices that were USB that did the same thing. We changed the cable, made it better. There was just it could have been with shielding. What we're gonna do is we're gonna buy some new devices next year that are modern with USB-C and do it. And yes, I was sweating like nobody's business. And Tyra was like, it's time to start. I'm like, 1 second, Tyra. I know it's driving your brain crazy. I know.
Like,
but we're
we
almost
have a guest.
there.
We must start.
Yeah. And then Love's like, well, sometimes people don't show up on time, including track directors. And I was smiling, I was laughing. By that time, I was like, okay, it's good enough. And I got it and I had to get it to good enough because there was just no knob. But yeah, I ripped out a computer, a soundboard, and two audio devices in a matter of 30 minutes or less. And we got it there. No, we started as soon as the other one stopped. You just saw the 10 minutes.
I just saw the 10 minutes of pure ass chaos.
Yeah. Because we still had to figure out which mics are which real quick and get everything up. And that was when we were like, hey, hit this button. And I hit it and it went whong in the room, woke everybody up. It's like, everybody's awake now. I'm not afraid of that. There's a lot of people who are afraid of hitting the button and making the loud noise. Just make the noise. Everybody wakes up, they laugh, and now you know exactly which switch to hit or not hit. So I think it ultimately worked out, and we did good.